everybody. It's Wendy Alane Wright, and I am the Hollywood Talent Manager. And today we have the amazing James Troup that we're going to have a conversation with. James is a working actor. How are you?
I am great. Apparently, I'm amazing. So thank you so much. It's great to be here.
You are extraordinary and amazing.
You are too kind. Thank you so much.
James, that voice is just like so recognizable and absolutely beautiful. And it just led you to a lot of bookings of commercials and voiceovers, hasn't it?
Yeah, it absolutely has. You know, you'd be surprised that I don't sing. Like this voice doesn't really sing like that. So, but, you know, I try to use it as my secret weapon because, you know, there's a lot of people out here that look like me, who built like me, but, you know, this is my secret weapon right here. So I try to use it as such.
But you know, you also have a really unique charisma that I think it's star quality, because there can be people that are, what are you, 6 feet tall, 6'1"? How tall are you?
You know, I'm 6 feet tall in the right shoes, you know, on the right day. My spot, yeah, I'm about 6 feet tall.
You're a 6 foot tall, good looking, strapping, handsome man with this beautiful voice. But there are plenty of people that have good looks or whatever, but what has to come out of them is a light. And an effervescence and a charisma that you have. Wow. And that's what makes you so marketable, James.
Oh, Wendy, I appreciate that. Like, I wish you would have been around 20 years ago when I was back in high school, when I was questioning, you know, my face and my acne and my teeth and my eyes and my lazy eye. And it's just like now in Hollywood, now I've gotten to the point that I realize that the way that I am is just perfect. And Hollywood loves it. You know, Hollywood loves my crooked teeth and my pudgy dad bod right here. Like that's money right there. So, you know, my superpowers are my flaws and my uniqueness. So, and the light, I guess I'm just, you know, this little light of mine.
I love that shirt. Where'd you get this shirt? I love it.
Actually, this was a going away present from one of my close friends, Dion, back in Cincinnati, when me and my girlfriend first moved out to LA back in 2019.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Cast me.
I ain't too proud to beg.
Okay.
I'm not too proud to beg.
You started
I don't wear this to casting, so don't do that.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
I'm not that bold yet.
No, probably not. You dress to suggest the role, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Underneath it with your Cast Me shirt, just so that there's a nice subliminal.
Right. Just so, Superman.
Thank you for the interview.
Right.
So you started your acting career in Cincinnati?
I started in Cincinnati. Actually, I've only been acting for about 3 years now. I started back in February 2018 was my first acting role. It was a local community play. It was in a cafeteria / gymnasium / you know, and we put on the play Waiting to Exhale. And that was where we did 5 shows over the course of the weekend. I ran sound, and I played Whitney Houston's love interest, you know, Dennis Haysbert, the Allstate guy. Yes, I played him. So, but after those 5 shows, I was bitten by the bug, and a year later, I moved out to LA, and here I am somehow talking to you. Wow, how did that happen? I was just working in the IT office, and now I'm here being an actor in LA talking to you.
So you were working in a 9-to-5 job, an IT office, and you know, so you had the house, the cars, the regular paycheck, the 9-to-5.
All of that. And I was a bachelor at that. So I was in my late 30s. I had a 3-bedroom house, 2 cars, a motorcycle. I was going to the islands. I was making 6 figures, working in IT, college educated, being a bachelor. And I was miserable. I was absolutely miserable because I felt like I was meant for more. Wow. And one of my biggest fears is just dying, being on my deathbed and saying, I wish I had her. That's my biggest fear in life, dying or being on my deathbed and saying, I wish I had her. So you know what? I got laid off from my job in November of 2018. So it's been 3 years. And when I closed my GE laptop for the last time, I said, you know what, God, let's do it. I don't think I'm going to go back into corporate America. Let's do this acting thing that I've only been doing for 6 months.
But I know I should be doing, because I could feel the calling.
Yes. I could feel the push. I could feel the calling and the pulling. And it's like, you know what, God, I'm just gonna stop fighting it. You know what, universe? I'm just gonna stop fighting it. And I haven't. I've given in, and it's been like this ever since.
You have had a tremendous amount of bookings in the last year or two. I mean, I looked at your resume; it's insane.
Wow. Thank you.
Tremendous amount of bookings, like more than.
Is it a tremendous amount? I mean, I don't know because I don't have anybody to like compare it to. So I just try to work as hard as I can and just do everything that you taught me to do and just keep putting in the work. And I don't even really pay attention to the numbers. I just keep going because I'm so afraid that I'm not going to get another booking. Like I'm so afraid that the 4 national commercials that I have on TV right now are a fluke. I'm so terrified. So I have to go get the next one. And then I'm so terrified that that one is a fluke. So yeah, I'm running scared.
Let me tell you something about that. My friend, first of all, a fluke once, twice national booking, not a fluke. 3 times, 4 times national commercial, that's not a fluke. But I have a friend who thinks like that. His name is Alan, and he wrote Run to You for Whitney Houston, because you're talking about that. He wrote I Don't Have the Heart for James Ingram. He's won many Grammys. He wrote I Live for Your Love for Natalie Cole.
Okay, so music is my first love. I first wanted to be a music producer, and I chased the music industry for like 15 years. So, Wendy, you're making my heart jump out of my chest. You're naming all my favorite artists.
Well, Alan is the songwriter. Alan Rich is the songwriter. Alan Rich and Judd Friedman. And Alan has worked with so many great artists, and yet he says to me, every time he has a hit record, I'm so afraid I'll never have another one.
Yes, that is it. Yep. I'm so terrified that...
Yeah, and this is like Grammy, Whitney, James. Right. I might not have another hit, but so it's like creative, talented people. They feel that way.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that us creatives, we're terribly insecure. I think Erykah Badu said it. You know, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my stuff. So we're terribly insecure, and we need constant reassurance. And I have a huge case of imposter syndrome. Like
what is that? I've been hearing people say that a lot. The last few. What is that imposter syndrome?
Imposter syndrome is where you feel like an imposter wherever you are, like you're not supposed to be there, and you're terrified that people are going to figure out that you're an imposter. So I have that. And like every time I'm on set, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm going to fail. I'm going to suck. People are going to realize that I really can't act and I'm just faking it. And people are going to realize that I'm acting like an actor. So I'm not a real actor. So I'm terrified that I don't belong here and it's all a fluke. So I have that every day, and I have to fight it off every single day.
Yeah, I've heard actually actors who are accepting their Oscars say things like that. You know, that they're always waiting, like, when are they going to kick me out of this business and realize I don't belong here?
Yeah, and
it's a weird thing, huh?
It is, but you know what? I had a conversation with God because, man, the depression. I live with depression as well. I was diagnosed with depression in 2012, and I've been medicated since then. It's great. Get with your primary care physician, get on some medicine, and, fight the good fight. But, God, my depression was really working at me, and I was just living, waiting for the other shoe to drop. And God was like, wait a minute, I didn't bring you this far for the other shoe to drop. I know you've been living, waiting for the other shoe to drop for the past 20 years, but that time is over. Okay, that time is over. There is no more shoe to drop. Okay, so you go and you attack that acting world like you deserve it, because there is no other shoe to drop. That time is over. And God told me to expect the yes.
Yes.
Woo, hallelujah.
The yes.
Expect the yes. So that's what I'm living in right now.
And it does work, because your resume is like.
Thank you, Wendy. That is.
And you have great representation. You have a great agent, a great manager. You are.
Oh, that's completely due to you. I got all my representation, my manager and everything from your TMFA group, Talent Managers for Actors, and your Representation Sundays. That is where my entire team came from. And I've been a full-time working actor for 3 years, and I've had my team for about 1.5 years now.
Now, when you took Hollywood Winter Circle course, you've popped in sometimes in the morning when the new people are there, and you said to them, or even late at night, like last week, that was really bizarre. Last week, 2 weeks ago on a Thursday night, we were doing one of our live sessions. I was thinking about you like crazy. We were talking about you and the success you've had. And then you popped in at that same moment. And we were all like,
crazy. But I'd been meaning to pop in just to, see what was going on with the new class. And I mean, just so happened I popped in at the right time. So something was bugging me like, hey, go pop in. And,
that is so
right
strange,
time,
but you were telling them that they were in the right place and that they should be doing the winner's circle. And why did you tell them that? Why do you feel that way?
I told them that because I know it to work, period. When I moved out to LA in September 2019, I had nothing. I saw this lady named Wendy Alane Wright, and I knew that I needed to go talk to her if I wanted to establish an acting career. I had no reel. I had, a little piece of a resume, but it was all formatted wrong. My headshots, I was so proud of those. I looked at those headshots today. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad Wendy did not laugh in my face when I poured out these headshots. And I had the nerve to put them on a business card. Oh, geez. But I had nothing. I had no agent. I had no way. I had nothing. And literally, Wendy, you're going to do that to me? That's how you feel? That's how you feel?
But you know something? Hey, I love you so much. You don't even know this, that I have this on my desktop just so that, because I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Wendy.
And I didn't put this on here because we're having this conversation. I had this on here already.
Thank you, Wendy. You are
just saying.
You are a literal godsend. Like literally, when I talk to you and I just followed the Hollywood Winner Circle curriculum and formed an acting career where there was none before. There literally was none before. I had barely made $300 on acting before I moved to LA. And now I'm a full-time actor. My rent, you see this place back here?
I do.
This rent is like $2,700 a month. And the rent just went up. But I can afford it barely.
You can afford it. You're living in Shangri-La.
Thank you. But because of the acting career that was formed where there was none because of the Hollywood Winner Circle. Like, I feel like I'm trying to sell somebody something, but like, it's just like, it just works. Like literally you gave me the map, the roadmap to my dreams. I feel like I tell people this all the time, even though people are, actors, we're all kind of fumbling around in the dark. I feel like Hollywood Winner Circle gave me a map and a flashlight. Hallelujah. And I'm just on my way. There it is.
Yes, exactly. And
Hollywood Winner Circle is the map and the flashlight to your dreams. Why? And it's proven to work. Proven, because I'm living it.
It's amazing. And, people, when people think about, we're always going to be talking about HWC because when something is good, you share about it. But if you think about when people talk about sales, actors are salespeople. They're selling their own product themselves. Always selling themselves in their marketing and their materials. Everything you have, somebody sold. Cast him.
I'm selling.
Everything you have, somebody sold. Somebody sold this to me. Somebody sold this. Your car, somebody sold you that space in your apartment to tell you that's the one you should be living in. So
absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with selling the things that are fantastic. There would be nothing without sales,
Right.
And actors have to understand that and you understand this clearly, you're in a business, the business of show, and your job is to sell your product, develop it, sell it, and then get on set and be a hardworking team player who shows up prepared and does his job. And that's exactly what you do.
Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. And that's exactly what you taught me to do. I mean, you really drive home the professionalism aspect of acting because, the horror things that I've seen on set, I just flabbergast me. And Hollywood Winner Circle keeps people from falling into so many pitfalls and it keeps them from making motion and no progress because people mistake motion and progress all the time. So Hollywood Winner Circle makes some progress. And that's what I instantly started doing. So Wendy, I can't thank you enough. Like, don't give me the crying. Please don't give me the crying. But like, I'm so thankful for you because
James,
if it wasn't for you, I would have been back in Ohio. I wouldn't have made it through COVID. I booked 34 projects during COVID. 34. And that's because of the foundation that you gave me, Wendy. Like
now don't make me
I can understand. I can't understand why people, sorry, my voice is cracking up, but I just can't understand why people wait. Like, why are you waiting on your dreams? Why are you postponing your dreams? Like, the best time to start on your dreams was 20 years ago. So sorry, you missed the boat. But guess what? The second best time to start is today. You don't have to miss the boat. Start today. That's literally what I did. I got up off the couch and I started. Wendy, when I got to LA, I looked you up. I sat down and talked to you, signed up for the Winner's Circle, and I just started. And it just went from there. But I just started. If you don't start,
it's so true. If you don't take action, you don't go anywhere.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Hit the start button. Start right where you are.
Hit the start button, because I remember when I started my YouTube channel, I didn't have any idea how to do YouTube. And one of my clients, Don Gibson, he had a YouTube channel and he said, just start it. And I was like, yeah, but I don't know how to do intros and outros. And he said, no, just start it. Share what you know. And so I did. And it's only like 10 years later where I have intros and outros on my YouTube videos, you know?
Right.
I never did that. I just came from the heart, told the truth, and helped people.
Right.
And it doesn't have to be perfect.
You have value right where you are.
Exactly. Everybody does.
Start. You have value to somebody's production at your skill level, in your city, in your town, right where you are. You just gotta start. And Hollywood Winner's Circle, amazing place to start. It's where I started. So
thanks, James. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. I'm going to be in the audience when you win that Oscar, though. I'll be telling you.
You're in the speech. You better be in the audience.
What are your other commercials running?
So Starbucks, DoorDash, I got a check for it, and it's rumored to be out there on national TV. I haven't seen it yet. So I'm never the first person to see my work. And then there's Jardiance that's out there.
Jardiance, I saw that, and in the ads too.
Yep, that's out there, and the Samsung Fold and Flip commercial, that's out there. Those are the broadcast commercials, and then I have a Hulu commercial and a Comcast commercial that are on cable and streaming. So yeah, 6 of them going at the same time right now.
Commercials running.
And I just filmed another one that'll be filming on the East Coast just a couple weeks ago. So 7.
Your success makes me so happy, and I'm so proud of you and so glad to see this.
I just want to make you proud, because, you know, you have invested so much in me through Hollywood Winner's Circle, and I really just want to make you proud. And I know your program works, and I just want to shout it from the rooftops. Honestly, I really do, because I want people to win so much, because we don't have to be in competition. There's enough for absolutely all of us out there. And we can all win. And the Winner's Circle teaches us how to do it.
Ah, yes, it does. Well, I'm so glad that you came today. Thank you so much. You made me cry. How can people follow you on Instagram, James?
People can follow me on Instagram at James Troup Actor. Troup is spelled T-R-O-U-P. It's the same across every single platform, at James Troup Actor. And Wendy, before we go, can I say something?
Okay.
I want to thank you, because this is my very first interview about acting, period. So this is the first, and this will always be the first, and it will forever and ever. Amen. This is the first. So thank you for yet another foundation laying event in my life, Wendy. You've changed my life. If I had stayed in Ohio, honestly, I tell people, if I'd stayed in Ohio, I would have been dead within 10 years. Honestly, I honestly believe that. And you gave me an acting career where there was none. So thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you for showing up for your goals and your dreams, following your heart and doing the work, because it couldn't be done if you didn't do your part, which is so much that you did. I'm just giving you, like you said, the map and the light, but all the effort and the work came from you. And you are the one that made this happen. I'm
Yeah,
incredibly
lacing up
proud
these
of you.
boots and hiking them trails. Oh, it's hard work, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
Thank you,
And I
James. I
know
love you
it's going
so
to
much.
work out. Thank you, Wendy. I love you too. Wow.
Oh, I love you. And I will see you guys next time when we go to Instagram and we do these wonderful conversations. I get to talk to the most beautiful people in this business and people that just move my heart so deeply. I love helping actors. I'm so grateful to be a part of his story, a part of your story. And I'll see you next time.